Welcome back. Today we are going to be working on one-pagers, and a one-pager is an excellent way to show what you understood as you read and to help you make connections and really deepen your understanding of a short story or a poem or a work of nonfiction. So, as part of your assignment, I have created a couple of slides to take a look at. This one, um, everything you need to know about one-pagers. You will see that there are examples of one-pagers that kids all across the country have done. These over here are about nonfiction texts. So we have Sojourner Truth and Ruby Bridges and Rosa Parks. And then over here, you can see they have one that's based on mythology, and it's the Odyssey. Now, you can also see in these pictures, even though they aren't that big, I will make this one bigger because we can always shrink it down. This one, that they have included important points in the plot. They've included important quotes. They have words to describe what was happening in the story. I'm going to hit undo a couple times so it goes back where it needs to be. And so really they're making a beautiful visual representation of what they've understood as they read. And it's an important way to make connections. So let's take a look at what is required of you when you make your own one-pager. So your one-pager is going to help me measure how you are doing in these 4 areas here. Completion of the assignment should demonstrate your ability to cite textual evidence to support your analysis of the text. Identify how a text develops. So you need to be able to find like the setting and the characters and the plot and the theme. Analyzing particular lines of dialogue. So when the characters are talking or when the narrator is saying something and they reveal, how the character is thinking or feeling, that helps develop the character in our minds, or it might tell us something about the conflict that they're facing. It might even reveal part of the plot. And then the last part is making text connections. And in this unit, at this point, we should have read at least 2, possibly 3 short stories that all deal with a similar theme about, healing. And every character has a different kind of hurt. But you should be able to make some kind of text connection. You can make a connection to a text we've read or a text to your own life. So how does the story relate to your own life? Or how does it relate to something that you've seen in the world? A more complete checklist is here. So these are just your standards, but over here, you need to include the title of the text and author's name. Include names and details about key characters. Identify the setting and the problem or the conflict in the story. Include at least 2 important quotes from the text that support character development or theme. 2 images that are important to the story. Make sure you add a little note about how they relate to the story. So if you're working on a one-pager for Broom Dog, then you should have an image of the broom dog. And if you are working on a half moon one-pager, then I should be seeing, maybe a photo from the end of the story or something like that. Okay, real quick, because I'm almost out of time, there's also a rubric on here that you can access, and there will be instructional videos for you to check out. You can do this on paper, or you can do it on Google Slides, and I will have some more instructions about how to turn those in later.